Okay, I got my headlights adjusted. I'm going to use this Handycam or whatever kind of camcorder this is versus the GoPro, because the GoPro does not do a very good job in low light. So all I did was I aimed the headlights up maybe an inch, and it makes a difference in my visibility. Now I can see, camera probably can't pick it up, but I can see that cardboard out there clear, that this video camera doesn't show up, which is a pretty good piece. So let's go outside and show you the headlights here themselves. I'll show you what was going on when I first got them. So you see right here, there's a dark spot. See what I mean? So the headlights, so right here's the front of the truck, and see, so right there in front of the truck is all, it's dark. The light hits out there, which that is, you can't, from the steering wheel, you can't see all this space right here in front of the truck anyway, so you can't. So look here, how many steps is that? So I mean, that's a whole car, right? So you can put a whole car up there and you can't see. Let's see what this counts. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, about 10 steps is where the light, it's a dark spot, you know. So it went, they're still on bright. Let's turn those back on dim. Let's turn them back on dim. I got all the lights on it. Everybody wants to see what the lights look like, so. Okay. That's on dim, but see, it's still the same. So, anyway, I got them even, so you can see the line. It protrudes on the asphalt. I think it all depends how you look at it, but I think it's they're both the same. I didn't have anything in front to balance it on, and they're hard to do anyway because of the way they project out. But with that line there on the ground, which is a pretty cool line, it might be that. It's not the white bar because I adjusted the screw, and that I made that line move. So, hang on, my dad's calling me. All right, so yep, Dad called me. Anyway, so we got the lights adjusted. I said that really shows up a big dead spot right there, right? But like I said, from inside the cab, you can't see that dead spot here. I'll show you. We'll get back inside the cab here, and you're sitting here, and I gotta take the trash out. So, see, sitting here, there's no dead spot. See what I'm saying? So, this is my eye level right there. There's no dead spot there because, like I said, you can't see that part of the ground from that hood, you know. So there's that. But anyway, let's turn those headlights off. We don't want to blind you guys. So this is what she looks like. Everybody always wants a nice shot. Double it up. So make sure we're not zoomed. Zoom this thing out. So there is the how she looks in the dark. Now we have our lights bought. What we're going to do is we're going to put, see how that roof lights, it got 7. I've got 7 pin lights to go down here in the front bumper. 7 of them. I'm going to space them out, try to line them up. Try to line them up with the cab lights. So I've got them back here in my side box to put on the front bumper. And so they're the round pin lights like what's on this trailer. And they'll look okay. And when they're not on, they won't be as visible. And I've got the lens paint to smoke them, so everything will be matched and smoke them. And when I do spray them and paint them, I will smoke those down there and smoke the ones that I got to go up here too, which I haven't done those yet. I need a good warm day at home. It's just been too cold, and I finally got them turned on at Peterbilt, so all I gotta do is hook them up. I just gotta find the wires inside the dash and tackle that job. And when I bought the fish tape, which I got all that stuff with me to do that job, except for the lens paint. It's just been too cold to paint. So, and that'll get the lights up on the mirror. And I'm not real sure I'll like it. I might wind up taking them off, but we're gonna put lights up there. And yeah, everybody's gonna say, oh, you need breather lights. Well, maybe one day. I agree, it probably needs some lights in the breather. We don't want to go too much, you know. And then I got all the lens paint. I'll paint those. And that lens paint, it does darken the light up some, but they still show through. And as far as the trailer goes, yes, everybody says I need more lights, and they are correct. But up here in the top of that great thing, that top rail, is like a bucket cradle that light sits in. And I'm having trouble finding those buckets. And I'm debating on going, I may put 2 lights between each light. So now you got a total of 5. Most guys have 9, but I'm thinking of adding 2 in between each light, and that would give me 13 top rail and bottom rail. So, because I think just one, I mean, I think there's a big enough space in those pin lights, so I think I'm just going to do 2 lights between each light. So it's a total of 26. No, I'm sorry. It's a total of 32 lights on the side. It's 8 on top, 8 on the bottom, 16 plus the other side. That's 32. And then I've got to add 7 across the front just to keep with the theme of the cab and the front bumper. So I'll put 7 across that top. Now, see, I got corner light. I'm not counting that. I'll still put the 7 up there, and then the rear, we'll just leave it alone. The rear, and we'll show you what the rear's got. Excuse me. So the back, we'll just leave it alone. We'll eventually get those air tabs off of there, and yeah, I mean, I gotta add a red one up there, but I think this stupid trailer's got those dual door handles. I'm not a fan. I'd rather have single. Leave more of the shiny stuff exposed. But the guy that ordered this trailer, he went all the expense there, had everything in the back stainless, but the door handles are not stainless. It's just they need to be stainless, and that way they could shine. You know. But anyway, so I may or may not add 2 red ones up there. It would make, I mean, might as well, why not, right? So that will eventually happen. Like I said, I just got this truck and this trailer in February, right? Well, actually March. So it's a work in progress, man. I mean, Rome wasn't built in a day. So, I mean, you look at Chris, he's had his trailer for 5 or 6 years. He's got it, what he wants done to it done, you know, and the truck, he's slowly adding stuff to his truck. It's a work in progress, just like Chris and I, we both want to move our airlines underneath, and that will happen one day. I'll get all that cleaned up and it'll look good then, but, you know, it takes time and money. Right now, we're getting our own authority up and running, and bigger fish to fry, you know. So there's that. Everybody wants to see what she looks like at night. So there's you a shot in the dark. So with this camera versus a GoPro. So there you go. We should have those lights on that front bumper hopefully in a few weeks. All right, we are out. See ya.